Sup Adelaide, it's DJ Sanchez here. You tuned into the lesson on Fresh 92.7. But before we go any further, we've got special guest Prime and Purpose up in the studio.
What's up, man? Thanks for having us.
Always a pleasure.
Hello.
Yeah. How are you, Prime?
I'm very well, man. Thanks for having us again.
Always a pleasure. Now, fellas, tell us a bit about what's been going on, you know, release-wise, gig-wise.
Release-wise, I've just, we have the album coming out, my first solo album on February 8th, which is exactly 1 month from today, but you're going to hear all about that. It's called Where It Starts. So I've just been putting that together and kind of delivering that. With the mixtapes, I don't really have that many features deliberately to kind of get people familiar with what I do. For the album, I got Pagan Ellipsis back together on a joint for the first time since Down Like This. I got a joint with Trials. I got a joint with Illy and Jimmy Nice and Joyride, which is already out. I got a few things. Yeah.
Let's get into it. Justin Bieber, please believe it.
Chip. I'm a loose cannon, I'm gun-ho. Bad as they come, too fat to be upshone. Still keep fans packed in the front row, cause I paint a picture pretty as Marilyn Monroe. Now, Jim Beam had me walking like I was on a gym beam. Very little room to move, but big dreams. Nearly took a leaf out of Big Meech's book, but it made me feel worse than a Swiss beats hook. Look, learn to lip read, sook. My 16s put your team in a choke. Dope, the king beats rook. Yeah, I bang away the hangover is Saturday. Kidnap Natalie Bassingthwaighte, drag her back to Adelaide. Gently, I don't think that you're ready. This beat will peel your lid off like a tin of spaghetti. Yeah, I go the whole nine like Jimmy Tedeschi on your front porch when the cops arrive drinking a Pepsi. Now, my album comes out in a month. If you don't buy it the day it comes out, you're a punk. The city fit to be showered in funk. Even the mayor's showing up to work tomorrow unshowered and drunk. I come with enough heat to power the sun. Powder the monkey got lines to crash the algorithm. Doing laps of the country like I'm out on the run. If the city had a voice, look how loud it's become. And now we riding round in an Audi 5000. Psych, on one side, mirror life, my ride lousy. Define lousy. Well, the fire out, the engine is a concern, but whatever get me to work. Last year I spent my 23rd in Maui. Eyes drowsy. You see my bat symbol in the sky when the night's cloudy. Determined to live my life loudly. Die proudly in my 80s with a 30-something wife around me, huh?
And a nice Audi. Fresh FM. Purpose Events, K21, Sanchez. Yo, check it out now. Yo. How is it possible to see the truth and fail to admit that it ain't about the bread but what they're baking up is this? I noticed lately lots of kids are either stale when they spit or they're Larry Burns dumb, spelling Gale with a 6. Can you believe that I came all the way here to make a Simpsons reference? I think that my enthusiasm has been misdirected. I wish more parents would give perspective as Christmas presents, then we'd care about it and be happy when these kids would get it. Your album was good, no one feeling it, just spoiled it. I guess it isn't slept on when we willingly avoid it. I execute it, body it, I kill it, I destroy it. It's my living, I enjoy it, I'm fulfilling my employment and I'm working as a salesman who lay it down the nicest and take it personal when they complain about the prices. This cop got me stopped, said it ain't about your license, it's cause of all the fire that's been spraying out your wipers. Told him I don't give a F for that. I'm desperately sweating, not to swear, I'm not too fresh at that. Individually carefully cultivating that reckless rap, staying here for life, cause if I leave they'll never let me back. Radio Cyphers is something I'm relentless at. Where it starts, February 8th, Purpose will get to that. Shouts to Sanchez, what up? I see you, man. He can cut with either hand like a Justin Bieber fan. Especially when that kid gets on the reefer, man. If One Direction does the same, I'm telling you I'm leaving, man. Look, I make it crystal clear. I got more. I've been hated on, and this for years. Where are those people now? I mean, I disappeared like Olympic swimmers doing non-Olympic years. The other night, dude said I was the sickest here. I said, you're one, I don't have two E's. Stop being insincere. He was right. Dudes are rapping like each other, and I have a kind of something others lack, but I'm abundant. And I'm happy with my lover, but if I had to find another, it would be a Russian blonde who looks exactly like her mother, who lost what she had like a pacifier cover. And I probably wouldn't touch her, but that Ashton guy would love her. A lot of dudes are thinking they'll be massive by next summer. Not knowing to be big, you gotta maximize your hunger. And looking back, it's probably got the Jackson 5 discovered. It's probably more important than the fact they're Michael's brothers. They say my way of seeing things is asinine and stubborn. I say their whole package should be back inside the cupboard. Written raps, should've freestyled it perfectly, but it's summer, man, I think the heat's kinda hurting me. Wasn't bad today, but I didn't sleep last night. 44 degrees angularly, isn't half right. Pant leg, tone on a pant leg, rolling on a tent bed. Here with Sanchez, Purpose, K, Prime, and Vince. Yeah, you heard what this man said. Let the blend happen. Let the blend happen.
Let it take you over.
Yo, check it. Hey yo, here I was thinking, could they take more? Never. Still hilarious like Shane Warne's temper. I wrote that line at Subway where they take forever to make a sandwich with some vegetables and steak or cheddar. Rappers blaring out a lot of things that I don't care about. That and constantly documenting their whereabouts. Up on Instagram trying to be an instant hero. That many Instagrams has got to be an insta-kilo. A lot of people try to gun for more respect. My advice didn't help them, so here's something more direct. You rap along the lines of I've been under shorty's dress, but your ball's beyond blue, so no wonder you're depressed. But they don't hear us, so they act like Peter Phelps do. On that note, I'm thinking here's a fact that we should tell you. Eventually, at some point, you have to be yourself soon. I thought that in my $1 million Japanese hotel room. That's how I'm living now. Everything is different now, I know that, cause I see good Charlotte eating chicken now. Rap game stealing like the day after Schützenfest. Everybody sound like shit, everybody look depressed, I'm out.
Yeah. I got something. I'm gonna keep it running. This is where I really touch down, yeah man? They call him, Purpose, Miracle Man. I'm stomping through your city, turning buildings to sand. My track dropping a room full of girls scream, this is my jam. Speaking ill on him's the same as pissing into a fan. Yup, I mean a literal fan, not someone who follows my music. Who you think I am, man? R. Kelly flies in an Emma effort, and I don't think I'm a land. F if you're big in Japan, B I'm big in the pants. Kick off, I boot it into the stands and make headlines quicker than Lindsay can rip through a gram. When you say you're on Hollies, you mean interstate plans. When I say I'm on Holly, I mean Mrs. Valance, right? Overkill with the flow I spill. I'm feeling like Ice-T, YP, because I cold get ill. My peers seem fat, but only till I put them on Jump Street, and then they slim down, Jonah Hill. Bro, be real, you never heard it done like this. Murder on the disc whenever Purpose come to spit. And how effing absurd is it that his album's turned in and it's sick? He gonna turn it to the shit, yup. I won't pretend it isn't worth it, cause it is. Just know I worked at it and worked for it to turn it into this. You fly, but you're having turbulence and shit. Why die to be fly when my purpose is to live, huh?
Alright, this is a song we're dedicating to a few DJs out there that do their thing. It's like
Holla.
Vince, one. We got Prime here, we got Purpose. Love Selena. Check. My style's super nice like I'm in the friend zone. Call these rappers Dolly son, they just a test clone. I keep it locked, cracking the safe when I get home. 21 missed calls from this Momo on my rent phone. Orchestro, greener than pesto, the best known in fresh mode. Never known another way to pen palms. Seth Rogen Express flow in your headphones. Versus Labour commercial break an album by the next show. From here to New South, tell them all who's foul. That booze hound shooting down birds on the cuckoo house. Game over, you lose now. Replaced them newfound. Dangerous step away from where I lay my tunes out. Same day, new frown. Grade A brood sound. Dudes shout, but they ain't play K too loud. Lay breaks too foul till they say ooh wow. So who shall step to the plate and get rearranged like Fuad, Adfu is his name. Fuad, these others mix it lame. But I know some other DJs that'll bring it to the plate. Let me do a couple shout outs to explain. I bring it like Fuad, what up Sanchez? Fuad, what's good Osiris? Fuad, DJ PT, Faint One, Vince.
Yeah, I like the Afghan Kush in the manicured bush. Don't push, I'm close to the edge. Break both of your heads, you two-face Harvey Dent. Vince, Bob Marley sent my tarot card, nah, can't be read. We the future, you lost on a long road traveling hostile lands with blood-soaked Samaritan. Ride like I'm Banjo Patterson, been out back. Stay crazy like a shit-ass rat, so how's that? You shit it in your pants and it stinks, so get out and wash up your hands in the sink. What's the deal? Bald head Dr. Phil. Let's talk about the problems I got for real. I guess hide in Apache helicopter still till I'm happy like I'm 12 and I cop the feel, so pop the pill. Vince Uno, get your hype like pseudo cold flu, tour buster dope cute. I roll through with a magical robe, puffin' homegrown raised under halogen globe. Yo, that's delicious and fuck the riches. I'm trying to pay the phone bill and fuck a run a business. So Merry Christmas Adelaide City, Vince back again, friend, and it ain't pretty. I'm late to bed, so I'm late to fries. Make the front page news before I make the fries. I'm dressed up like one of those famous guys that get paid to rap. That's a great disguise. I'm the one MC you should plagiarize. See you peek at my rhyme with your rapist eyes, so stop looking. We cooking up the real bomb verse. Wanna sell records like Hillsong Church Word. The high priest pray 5 times to the east. Golden era never side with the beast. Holla!
Fuad, Adfu is his name. Fuad, these others mix it lame. But I know some other DJs that'll bring it to the plate. Let me do a couple shout-outs to explain. I do it like Fuad, what up, Madcap? Fuad, what's good, Flashy D? Fuad, Debris, DJ Snare, Hacksaw, what's good? Check. This man was seen without his license in a Mazda 3 on his way to pick up 20 dancers and a trampoline. You'll likely find me with your wifey in a canopy, shitting on these stars and I'm pissing on the galaxy. Bring a salt and battery, this is how it has to be. Sit in my own category, critics spit at tragedy. A misfit with you on my hit list, don't think to challenge me. Before I put a cross in your name like I'm Christianity. Listen casually, do it with no strings attached. Youngin' but I bring it back, it's a fact, I'm fit as fact. Lyrics spat, sell it off the street, shit is bric-a-brac. With rhyming I'm a lion, got that flame for you kitty cats. It ain't tiger blood, it's nectar of the gods. I'm sipping, squash the competition, bring it for whoever wants to listen. Ain't no rotten piston gonna stop this system on a mission, blinded with fury, but still I got the vision like that. What's good, Fresh FM?
21, very nice,
Shout outs to
my friend.
DJ Sanchez. We got Vance 1 in the studio.
Shout out
Prime,
Sanchez. Shout out
Purpose.